thinking about learning the National Electrical Code and you're already licensed, so you may be a journeyman, you may be a master electrician, maybe an electrical engineer or electrical inspector, we have literally the best program out there in the industry when it comes to making sure that you understand the National Electrical Code. Whether it's on your phone, on a tablet, on your desktop computer, on a laptop, whether you're an inspector in the field, sometimes you need good resources. Sometimes you need an industry expert to be able to go to if you need something answered. Well, we are excited about introducing to you our Mastering the NEC program. So this program is not designed for exam prep. We have programs for that. So Mastering the NEC is a program that's dedicated to all people out there who are already a bit experienced in the field. Maybe you already have a license, but you know what? It's even great for inspectors that are maybe dabbling in the electrical portion, maybe like a home inspector. Mastering the NEC is something that can take your career to the next level. I get calls all the time from electricians all over the country asking me code questions, and our Mastering the NEC program is designed to answer those questions about the National Electrical Code, help you understand calculations, teach you calculations because you really need to know how to do calculations. And we break it down in an easy to understand format. But one of the other beautiful things about our program, and nobody else offers this, is that we also have what's called Fast Tracks Interact. And this allows you to interact with other members that are in the Mastering the NEC program so that you can ask questions and I come in and I answer those questions. So you just come back, you log in, you can see what questions have been asked, what answers have been given, and you learn from that. So that is a unique portion of our program that allows you to interact with other like-minded members all over the country. So even if you want to post something that is germane to your specific region, that's fine. Post it. If it has to do with the National Electrical Code, then we want you to post that. So we're excited about this program. There's nothing else like it, and everybody else can say they're creating things that are like it, but nobody has what our Mastering the NEC program has. So let's take a look at it, let you see where it is on our website. And again, this is designed for, so let's pre-qualify this. This is designed for journeyman electricians, master electricians, electrical engineers, electrical professionals. Maybe you're project managers of electrical projects. Maybe you're the owner of electrical contracting business. Having a consultant is expensive. I'm an expensive consultant. However, having our Mastering the NEC program in your pocket is an amazing resource to have, right? So let's check it out and kind of go over to that. So I'm going to take us over to that. So here we're at. So this is our website so that you can see it. This is fasttracksystem.com, like it says right there. Write that down. It's pretty simple to remember. And whether you put the S on the end of the M, it doesn't matter whether it's Fast Track Systems with an S or Fast Track System. If you forget, doesn't matter. Fasttracksystem.com. That's where you go to get into your program. All right, so let's go here. So here we are on the website. The program that we're talking about is right here. It's called Mastering the NEC, right here. So you just simply click this button. Now, if you're in mobile view, then you'll have a little, what looks like little hamburger at the top right. You can click on that and you can go over to courses and you'll be able to find it that way. But you should be able to see all of these even in, we designed it so that even in mobile view, you're able to see these buttons. All right, so you go on down here, and this is called Mastering the NEC. Now remember, if you're exam prep, you're trying to prepare for an electrical exam, this is not what you want. You want to come up here and choose your course based on the NEC cycle that you're testing on. And you need to verify that from your state before you purchase so you know which one you're working on. All right, now if you want to get both 20 and 23 bundles for exam prep, you can do this bundle program. And you get them both. Plus, we'll throw in our grounding and bonding course absolutely free. Now, Mastering the NEC. This is, again, for everybody that is already licensed, that just wants to have a good old consultant in your pocket and have a place to go when you question something about the NEC. We cover most of the topics that are important. Can't cover everything, but we cover the majority of the important topics. Oh, by the way, before we go, if you ever come to our website and you have a question about something, logging in issues, or which course to buy, down here you see this little chat feature. All you do is click on it. It'll open up a little chat box here. You can type your question down here. And say if you have a question, and somebody will answer that during the hours of 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday. And if it's online during the weekend, we'll also still answer questions, but it's random on the weekends. All right. Now, if you ever get this pop up and you want to close it, you just click the X up here. All right. And if you ever see this and you want to close it, you just hover over it. And there's an X on here as well. And you just click it and that removes it down. Okay. All right. So what you do, if you want to get our Mastering the NEC program, you just simply come down here and click on this button right here. And this will take you to the program. And here's something extremely exciting. The Mastering the NEC program is only based on the 2023 NEC at this time because we want to move you forward. Now, what you might be saying is, why would I want to buy that if, let's say, I am on a different edition of the NEC? Okay, you might be saying, well, I'm on 2017. I ain't even got to 2020 yet. Why would I want the 2023? Well, we like to stay in the Mastering series. We want to stay current with whatever comes out or whatever is active right now. So right now, the most active one is the 2023 NEC. That's what's being adopted everywhere. So that's the one that we stay with. Okay, so that's the reason for that. Okay, just so you know. All right, so here you go. So you simply add it to your cart right here. I'll just add it to the cart. You'll see that it adds. You can view your cart right here. And you can proceed with your checkout. Okay. And we offer you can proceed to checkout or you can pay with whatever you have loaded in on your computer. Now I'm going to go back real quick because I want to show you. You can kind of come down here and see the curriculum, kind of gives you an idea of what we're covering. These are all of the different sections. So again, people ask about calculations. Absolutely going to be talking about calculations. It's one family dwellings, multifamily dwellings, services, equipment, all of this type of stuff. You can go through here and see all the different units that we'll be covering in it. Obviously, you can see a bit of an overview here. If you click on it, always encourage you to watch this video right here. On any of our programs, watch the video because the video kind of gives you an understanding of what's included in your program, and you can kind of get a snapshot of what's in there. So I always encourage that because it kind of gives you that immediate understanding of what you're going to get in your program, that type of thing. And of course, if you're interested in other courses, there'll be some down here. Like we have some new home inspector courses down here that are electrically related for home inspection applications. Okay. And of course, we have some free stuff too. All right. So let's talk about what it looks like when you get it in your course. So let's go on and log in. Now, up here on the right, you'll see where it says log in. So that's where you would log in to get into your program. Okay, so I'm going to go on and log in. And we'll go over here to courses. Or actually, you can go up to your profile, right? And click on your profile. And let's see if I can see it here. Let me see if I can adjust this real quick so I can actually see my profile. Okay, I got to click on my profile. And let me bring it back down here so everything is, so you can see everything good. Okay, so in my profile, you go down to where it says My Courses. And under My Courses, it'll list all of your courses that you're signed up for. Okay, so here's the Mastering the NEC one right here. You just click on it. That's it. And then what you're going to do is when you're here, it'll say continue, right? And also if you scroll down, you'll see a continue button down here at the bottom as well. But here's the first thing I want to mention for you. See this little blue, like a bubble down here on the right? That is your Fast Tracks Interact. So you can click that at any time and post a question. You can cut and paste and post stuff there. You can upload images there. You can do screenshots if there's something you don't understand. Hey, here's the other beautiful thing. If you're in our Mastering the NEC program, you can upload pictures from the field and ask questions about them. That's the support that you get with Mastering the NEC. There's nothing else like it. Nothing. It's like having a consultant in your pocket. They will get looked at by professionals. I look at most all of them. Jeff looks at some of them, but I usually am the one that you interact with. But all you have to do is click this little blue bubble right here. Now, getting in your course, you just click continue. And this is something else I want to show you. See, the bubble doesn't go away. See the little bubble down here? It stays with you. Another thing that we tell people is they say, well, Paul, this pop-up is always in my way. Well, if you click it, you see that it will open. But it doesn't come up on its own, and you can always minimize it. But this allows us to have customer support available at all times in case you run into issues while you're in your course, logging in or password help or whatever. So that's why it stays there. So it is there. It's not going away. It's our way of giving ongoing support. Okay, so keep that in mind. That's what this little thing is down here on the left. It's your online. And if it says online, that means somebody's online to answer questions. We don't answer technical questions using that 24/7 feature down there, okay? We don't really do that. If you got technical questions, you want to use this right here, Fast Tracks Interact. Now, in your program, as you will see, you have units. Now, when you want to get to the next set of units, you just click Show More, and it'll scroll down, Show More. It'll scroll down, Show More. It'll scroll down, Show More. As you can see, we have some motor calculation videos in there. Show More, it'll go down, and you get all the way down, and you'll get all the way down to where you'll get your questions, right? That type of thing. All right, so let's see here. If I can get it a little bit easier for you to see here. Let's see here. Let me see if I can get it a little easier for you folks to see the total, everything. Yeah, so you get down, you see all your units. So underneath all of these, you just simply click on it. Like, for example, this motor video. I'll click on this motor video, right? Give you kind of an idea of what's going on here. And let me adjust it in so you can see everything. There you go. So you see, you got my motor video here. The one important thing is after you finish a unit, just click complete. And it'll mark that it'll give you a little green check here so you know what you've completed. But as you can see here, there is so much. Here's the video you want to watch first, right here. This is kind of watch this first video, kind of gives you some information about the program. And again, you just move through the different units. And it's easy to read, easy to print out, great illustrations. Let's go raceways and conductors. Here you go through, you'll see that it's great call outs, makes it very easy to maneuver through things all the way through it, great illustrations. But here's the thing, at any time, you're able to utilize this feature right here, Fast Tracks Interact. That's what makes this so special. This is not the licensing, this is not the exam prep program, although we do have the Fast Tracks Interact for that as well. This is for all you electricians or electrical professionals that want an expert in your pocket. This is what's unique. I made a promise that we would bring it to you. We have. You just simply click it. I'll show you. There it is. It pops up. And all you've got to do is go down here and type in your question. And here you see there's a little picture. Hard to see it down here. Let me see if I can give it a little bit more for you. Hold on for a second. Let me bring it down just a little bit for you. That way it gives you a little bit more to look at here, folks. Bear with me. I'll get it all safe. Okay. So here you see all the people that are in the program, if they're active on right now. These folks are in the program right now, working on it or logged in. But down here, you see this little button right here, this right here, that is where you can click it and attach an image, upload a file, okay, cut and paste, those type of things there. But also you type in here and you can right click and you can paste something. What we recommend you do is open up a Word document, create the question, create everything that you want in a Word document, then cut and paste it right here, because this is designed to be a scroll feature. So as you're typing your question in here or asking a question here, watch, it's going to scroll to the right. It's going to keep going. So it's going to be hard. You type it as you go and as you read. It's designed on purpose so as not to scroll you off the screen when you're typing something. But my recommendation is, as students, is to type out what you want to ask, right? And then cut and paste it here. But if you want to type it out, go ahead. You can type it out because you can see what's up here. Once you type something, I will show you. Watch. So I will type testing. I'll do testing during, let's see here, during live show, right? And I'll hit the little triangle down here. Boom. And you can see right here, it brought it up. Testing during live show. So it's live and every student can see that. Now, if you don't want every student to see it, you can also delete yours by clicking this and it'll delete it. But you can also click on anybody in here, another student. Maybe you have a friend in here and you want a private message between each other. I can click on, let's say, Brad here, and I can send something directly to Brad. Okay? If I want to do it to the entire group or for the instructor to see, then I come up here and click on the main one right here, and everybody will see it. And you'll get an answer that everybody can read, that type of thing. So that's the Fast Tracks Interact. When you want to close it, you just come up here and click this X. Now, when you're doing it on a mobile phone, it's best to have your phone in desktop view. If it's in mobile, you might not be able to see everything, so you might have to turn it to the side, but you can play around with it. It works different on every mobile phone. Tablets, you don't have to worry about it. Desktops, you don't have to worry about it. But again, because of the real estate in the screen, you got to play around with it. But I recommend if you're going to be doing something like that, because of pinch and zoom, then I recommend that you go to your browser, whatever browser you're using, like Chrome or whatever, and put it on desktop view. It makes things a little easier, gives you a little more real estate, but that's up to you to have it in your pocket, all right? But anyway, that's an amazing feature to have as well in the program, right? Now, up here, you see this little here, you can click this, and it'll just make your course content full screen. You want to get back to the menu, you click right here again, and it brings you back to the menu, that type of thing. We're slowly adding even more and more stuff to this. And the other beautiful thing about this, I'll take you back real quick. The other beautiful thing about this is that it does not expire. So that is another massive benefit. You're paying $275 for mastering the NEC program. Never expires. And since we stay cycles ahead, those that are on the 2020, those that are on the 2017, by doing Mastering the NEC in the 2023, you're going to be ahead of the curve for years to come. And you get to see what's changing, what code things are different in 2023 to be prepared for, and all those things help you stay ready. But it also means that you can also ask questions and say, is this different from 2020 to 2023? That's where you would use the Fast Tracks Interact to ask various questions like that. And we will interact with you and give you assistance. I don't know anywhere else for $275 that you're not getting hit annually for that type of thing. I really don't. Now, if you get in our Mastering the NEC program, I want to show you down here, right here, okay? You're in the Mastering the NEC program. Who's the target audience? Anybody that wants to learn the National Electrical Code better. It's ideal for those that are already licensed and already are in the field or in the trade. You're not preparing for an exam. Can you use it for exam prep? You can, but you don't get the competency reviews and the competency questions. So again, it's kind of one of those things that's probably better off to save that. Now, I'll show you that real quick, just so we'll double check, because again, maybe we did add those because we're always trying to give more. So let's see here. Let me go to the end of this program, see if we gave them to you. Sometimes we do. There you go. We actually are giving you competency review, okay? So there you go. You do get these to test your knowledge, to see how well. We just recently must have just added that. Jeff must have added that. That is awesome. So again, great illustrations. We really want you to learn the NEC, and that's what this course is all about. It's going to cover everything from calculations. It'll make sure you understand them. It's going to talk about all the basic fundamentals. You've got the Fast Tracks Interact involved in it as well. So many features, it makes it a no-brainer for every electrician out there. Whether you're a fan of my material or not, having good knowledge of the NEC is amazing. Having it in your pocket's amazing. This is the far better than anything out there to have it in your pocket as a resource when you want to learn the National Electrical Code. Mastering the NEC. We think you'll like it.